Hello everyone, how are you? It's Bree here at Vinyasa Wave. Happy New Year. I hope the last few weeks have just been awesome for you and full of joy. I'm super excited to wave with y'all this week. This one's gonna be a fun one. We're not gonna use our hands. Definitely use your hands if you need to, if you're gonna fall or need some balance or assistance, it's totally okay. Have fun with it is all I'm asking. We're gonna start at the top of our mat, standing in mountain. So feet are hip distance apart, palms facing forward, and just hang out there standing nice and tall, and I'll meet you when you're ready, okay? Okay, so we're starting at the front of our mat, feet hip distance apart, standing nice and tall. Go ahead and close the eyes, roll your shoulders up into the ears, and then back and down. Nice and tall, palms facing forward. Maybe bow the head a little bit. Just settle in here. Feel the mat under all 10 toes. Just go ahead and arrive here on this mat. Usually the thoughts come flooding the moment you try to settle down. So just let them come. Just let them arrive in the mind. Let them fall into the mind, and then once you've reached the maximum amount of thoughts, just go ahead and set them off to the side of the mat for now. Don't try to process them. Don't analyze them. Just let them arrive in the mind, and then we're just going to place them off to the side of the mat for now. And just begin to let the breath fill the body. Now that you've set all the wandering thoughts off to the side, I want you to picture a waterfall right above your head. Imagine this waterfall is just filling every corner of your body, ridding any tenseness that's built up or locked emotions. It's just moving it through the body. Almost like a cleansing. Just picture it moving from point to point in the body, just unwinding all of that tension. Beautiful. Go ahead and open the eyes. Big inhale, arms come overhead, gaze goes up. Exhale, cactus the arms as you keep looking up to the sky. Inhale, lengthen, arms come back overhead. Exhale, cactus again. Maybe add a little back bend this time, just a little one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, drop the arms behind the back. Go ahead and interlace them, pulling the heart open. Big inhale here. Exhale, fold over the hips, falling all the way forward. Keeping the arms interlaced, bending the knees just slightly, and let the arms fall. Maybe sway here, find some movement. Maybe shake yes and no to the head, release the tension. Exhale, release the hands down to the floor. Big inhale, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms come overhead. Big inhale, exhale, open to your right side, so right arm comes behind the back, gaze goes over right shoulder. Using the core to twist. Inhale up. Exhale, open to your left side. Gaze is over the left shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Inhale, back overhead. And then exhale, swan dive all the way down, forward fold. Plant the hands on the floor and then walk your feet wider than the mat. And then walk over to your left foot. Right arm extends over to the left side, and then you're gonna move with your body almost like a wave. So swing over to the right side, left arm comes up. Exhale, swing over to the left, right arm's up. Swing with your breath, the rhythm of your breath. It doesn't have to be big dramatic movements. It can just be tiny walks over to each side. Just move with your breath and what your body is allowing today. One more. And exhale, find the center. Point your toes out to the side and then bend into the knees and rise up tall so we're here in goddess. Big inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, drop your right arm in front of you and bend over to your right side. Inhale lifts you to switch sides. So left arm is in front of the body, right arm is over. We're using the core. Over to the right side. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale left. Right, sorry. Inhale up. Exhale left. One more. Inhale up. Right arm is in front, over to the right. Up and left. Inhale, arms come up. Walk the feet into the center of the mat, hip distance apart. Big inhale. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. On your inhale, hands come through heart center as your left leg begins to come into the chest. Exhale, cross your left foot over your right knee, finding a figure four as you sit back into the hips. Maybe elbows come down to the shin and ankle. Big inhale here. Exhale, open without dropping that left foot to a hovering half moon. And here's where you can add in your blocks. You can put your block on the floor, you can use the wall, because those two transitions are definitely playing with your balance. And then bring it back around to your figure four and sit. Inhale and open. And bring it around. It's okay, invite the wobbles in. I'm definitely just as wobbly as you. Open to your half moon. Right arm is down, left arm is up. And bring it around. And then big inhale. Exhale, stand through, drop the left foot down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. And then hands come through heart center. Step over to your right foot, hovering the left knee. Step it kind of behind you. And then we're going to lower down through the right knee until our left knee meets the floor. However you get there. If you need assistance, definitely add it. And then arms come overhead. Extend your right leg in front of you. 3 big kicks. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Lift. Oh. And lower. It's okay. Step your right foot back in, so we're in this shorter stance of a lunge. Tuck your left toes, and we're sitting all the way to the back of the mat to find a pistol squat with our right leg extended. And then sit all the way back, keeping that right leg extended. Drop your left foot down, and then lower the right foot down. Big inhale here. Exhale, drop over to your right side. Option to take your right hand onto your left thigh to get a little deeper. Just see what your body wants today. Feel that nice stretch in the side body. and release the arms. Pick your right foot back up to a hover, and then swing it around without touching the floor until you find the back of the mat. So we're kind of at this double 90-degree angle. And then big inhale here. Exhale, twist over to your left side. So right hand comes to left knee. And then maybe we reach our foot in the back. Totally optional. Gaze is over the left shoulder. And release, arms come back overhead. Bring that right leg around to a hover, and then step it over that left knee. You can use assistance if you need to get a little tighter in here, so both knees are on top of each other. If you need to keep it a little wider, you definitely can. Big inhale here. Exhale, fold over the thighs. And release, arms come overhead. Untuck that right leg, bring it around to a hover, and find the original position. So my left knee is tucked into my right thigh. Drop your left arm down to the forearm behind you where your left leg is bent. Push up into a side plank. Find your balance first. When you're ready, right knee comes to right elbow for 1. And touch, 2. 1 more. 3. Keep it here, and then step all the way to the top of the mat until you find your high lunge. However you get there, it is beautiful. It doesn't need to be graceful. You just got to get to your low lunge. So your left knee's on the floor, left foot is untucked. Big inhale here. Exhale. And then reach the arms behind you. Option to kick your left foot up, and maybe we hold on to the ankle. If you have a strap or like a belt or a towel, you can put it around here to help reach. But if you want, you can just pick up the foot. You don't actually have to make contact. Big inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, release the foot down, tuck your left toes. Big inhale sends us up to our high lunge, and then cruise all the way through till we find our warrior 2. Right arm is in front, left arm is behind. Sink a little deeper into those hips. Drop the left arm, right arm rises up, reverse warrior. And release, find warrior 2. Inhale, swings the left arm forward, finding high lunge. Big inhale, and then exhale, step it all the way through till we find our mountain. And then exhale, cactus. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. You can move to the center of your mat if you're a little off center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come through heart center as we rise and bring our right knee into our chest. And then exhale, we sit into our figure 4. So right foot bends over the left knee. Maybe we make contact with the shin and the ankle. And then exhale, open, find half moon. And bring it around, figure 4. Exhale, open. Inhale, bring it back. Slow and controlled. Exhale, we open. Inhale, bring it back. Last one. Exhale, open. Inhale, we bring it back. And release. So drop the right foot down, hands come through heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms are overhead. And then exhale, bring them through your heart center. Lean over to your left foot, Right foot extends behind to a hover, and then slowly bending through that left knee, make it all the way down to the floor till your right knee meets. You can tuck your toes or untuck them, it's totally up to you. Arms come overhead, or you can keep them out to airplane as you extend your left foot forward. Inhale, lift the leg, and then lower. Inhale, lift, and lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Good. Tuck it back into your short stance lunge. Sit back onto that right foot till you find pistol squat, hovering that left leg. Keep it to a hover as you sit all the way down. Drop your right knee down. Right foot meets the inner thigh. Inhale up. Exhale over to your left side. Option to drop your left hand to your right thigh. Come back to your breath in case you lost it. Inhale and exhale. And release. Arms come overhead. Hover that left leg as you swing it all the way around to the back until you find kind of a 90-degree angle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open to your right side. Left hand meets right knee. And maybe we find the foot in the back. Gaze is over right shoulder. And release, arms come overhead. Bring that left leg around to a hover and bring it over that right knee till we meet, until we're over, kind of knee over knee. Inhale up. Exhale, fold over the thighs. And release, arms come back overhead. Hover that left leg around till you find the original position, so right foot is meeting the inner thigh. And then drop your right forearm down behind you and push up till we find side plank. Find your balance first, left arm is over the ear, and then exhale, we tap left elbow, left knee. Open, tap, open, tap, one more, open, tap, and then step it all the way to the top of the mat. However you get there, it does not have to be graceful. Finding low lunge. Again, you can find the midline of your mat. Untuck your right toes. Big inhale here. Exhale, drop the arms behind the back, and then maybe we grab the right foot. Allow your chest to expand. Big breaths here. And release. Big inhale steps us all the way up till we find high lunge, and keep cruising through till we find warrior two. And then take a big exhale, sink a little deeper into that left knee. Inhale, left arm comes up, finding reverse warrior. And release, finding warrior two. Big inhale finds high lunge again, and then step all the way to the top of the mat. Exhale, swan dive down, and then drop the bottom all the way down. Slowly sit all the way back onto your bottom, and keep going till your back hits the floor, arms come overhead, and lift the hips high to the sky, squeezing the butt cheeks, chin is away from the chest. Slow the breath down here. Feel the heat you created in the body. Maybe we push the hips up just a little higher. And then lower the hips down. Arms come out to the side. Bring your knees into your chest. Big inhale here. Exhale, drop them over to your right side. Gaze goes over your left shoulder, option to close your eyes. Inhale, bring them back through center, over to the left side. Gaze goes over right shoulder this time. Inhale, back through center. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. And then release it all the way down, finding final resting pose. Savasana, palms face the sky. And just breathe here. Just relax any tension you feel. Keep the thoughts over to the side of the mat. Bring awareness back into the room. And then roll over to one side. Take a pause there before pushing all the way up into a seated position. Sit nice and tall, hands drape over the knees, bow the head. And let's picture that waterfall one more time. Give ourselves one nice cleanse before we begin the day or end the day, or even if we're in the middle of the day, just cleanse the self before we put all those thoughts back into our mind, before we process all those thoughts, analyze them, and drain our bodies and our minds. Just allow that waterfall to run through the body. We're going to close the practice out with a nice sigh out. So bring your hands to the third eye. Big inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Thank you for waving with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun using no hands. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.